hands get all sweaty all the time.
Hey, look, you can actually see everything. How about that?
I know, right?
You're welcome.
Oh, you'll be surprised. You have no idea what I've set up for the show.
Extreme Alchemy Radio.
ZTP Magazine World Premiere.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
ZTPmagazine.com brings you a superhero? Not that Ant-Man, this Ant-Man.
Hey, what's going on? It's Antman from ZTP Mag.
And this is Antman Verses.
Kit, what's going on, guys?
I'm a rockin' and I'm a rollin'. Antman Verse is all about giving you the story the right way. Up close and personal, bringing you all the information about his music familia. Antman Verse not only gives you insight on the artist, but the life and the strive to become the artist they become. Antman Verse.
What's going on, Siobhan?
Not too much. What's up?
Back again this week, it looks like.
Yeah, I had to take a little break, take care of myself.
Yeah, you seem to be taking a lot of time off.
Hey, now.
I'm just saying.
It's not my fault. Surgery requires time off. What do you want from me?
Such a pussy.
Hey, now. I have one. that doesn't make me one.
So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Antman Verses. Siobhan is back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad you're feeling better. You were wobbly wobble there for a minute.
Horrid. Oh, it was horrid. I don't recommend anybody have the surgery I had. We're not going to talk about the surgery I had, but I don't recommend anybody have the surgery.
Women, you will relate. That's all I'm going to say.
Let's just say it's a pregnancy surgery, and any woman who's had a baby has a good idea of what I'm talking about.
Whoa! Welcome back. This Tuesday, baby, and it's Antman Verses, and I have some special people that I need to give some shout-outs to, and you'll notice right along the sidebar right here, Tune In Radio, baby, ExtremeAlchemy.com. I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. They're so awesome. And you know what's even better? They gave me an awesome opportunity. They are picking me up 2 days a week. So you get to get me live, and then you're going to get Tuesday's show Wednesday 3 to 5, and then you'll get Thursday's show Friday 8 to 10. So all you people who can't make it, you can recap it that way. So that's pretty awesome. So what have you been up to, Siobhan? How you been?
Doing all right. Still recovering a little bit. Still having some minor pains here and there from the surgery, but for the most part, I'm good.
What'd you bring to complain about tonight?
Oh, I got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of fun topics.
Yeah.
Little snippets and then longer snippets and really long snippets. Snippets. I don't know if that word just kind of like, yeah, snippets.
Oh,
Snippets.
right on. So if you guys are checking it out, man, I'm just going to give you guys a brief, real quick view. So you got camera 1, you got camera 2. Looks like that's going to be the Ant-Man couch. And you're going to see Joe Brennan from CDB, yeah.
Wow.
CBD hemphealth.com or Columbus Botanical Depot. He's going to be hanging out with us live on Thursday. And our man Dave Sheets is going to be hanging out with us. Check out our live view here. This is our wide view of the studio. And, I might as well just kind of give you a little bit of a... No, I'm not gonna. I'm going to wait. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I promise you guys are going to have an awesome show. You guys grab the YouTube channel, subscribe to it, share the shit out of it. I don't even care. You're listening to Extreme Alchemy Radio, and you're listening to Antman Verses. We're going to get into some new music like we always do. Siobhan, I'm going to dig into something way back this time, because you know how I love to just mess around with these people. And so, Torments of the Frozen Souls. We're going to get into this right now. You ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
What's going on, Siobhan?
Not too much.
Welcome back to the show. So, you were off for a little while, and how was it to sit on the couch and check out the show?
Honestly, I kind of had microphone withdrawal.
What?
Yeah, like I wanted to chime in and I couldn't, and I can't, it's not fast enough in the chat room.
Right.
So, you're like typing what you're typing, and then you're like 3 seconds behind everybody else, if not more. So, talking's a lot quicker.
Right. I saw you chatting it up, trying to keep up in there, but it's really hard to do when you're in there.
Yeah, and it doesn't help either that I use my iPad. Like, if I were on the computer, it might have been a little better, but, because I have that bad-ass gaming laptop.
Yeah.
But,
like 3Gs or something?
Oh, it's like $2,000 laptop, but, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of money and high cost, you walked in the studio with that female look on your face, and I only know when that happened, something really, really pissed you off. So what's going on?
Well, it's not that it pissed me off. I saw something today, and I don't know that their approach is going to work, but I give them an A for effort. It's a valiant try. So, as we all know, the heroin epidemic is, like, out of control. Yeah. And especially in, like, the the country areas. I'm country. I can't say them words. So, Union County has decided to take a different approach. And if it weren't a video, I would have totally had the picture for you guys. But they have a new billboard that they have implemented, and it is off of 33. And it says, "Let's get heroin the blank out of town." And the blank has 4 spaces. And it says fill in the blank.
Until somebody gets a ladder and spray paint something in there.
Right. But I give them an A for effort, because it's a good way, plenty of people drive down 33 every day going home and, coming to and from work. And, you can't really miss the sign. I mean, it's huge. It's a big, huge black sign with white letters on it. And the company that's doing it has their address down at the bottom in bright orange, impact60.org. And yeah, I mean, it grabs your attention. I mean, that's why I paid attention to it. So, it's a valiant effort.
I think, it's one of those things that when our kids can take the $5 we give them for their lunch money, and pick up heroin on the street on the way to school. I think it's going to take a little more than a billboard. I understand that. I understand.
Agree,
but you look at the city that's posted in or closest to.
Right.
And
it's basically Marysville.
Yeah.
From where it looks like, from what I can tell from the picture, this is so sad. So I think I have a good idea of where the billboard is, because I used to live in Marysville.
Oh, no.
It's like literally right off of the exit. And
Don't you hate that, man? When you're from somewhere and they try to do some campaign and it happens to be right by where you used to live, and you're like, man.
Pretty sure I know where it's at.
Yeah.
So it is in a good place. If it's where I think it is, it's in a really good place. It's a very high traffic area.
It's in a good place that doesn't have a heroin problem. That's exactly what they're talking about. Yeah, it's in a great spot. It's in a great spot where there's no heroin epidemic problem. Right. They're just spreading the word.
Well, I mean, it's a local volunteer group, Impact 60. So, they're trying. And that's
you know how many
matters.
cookie and bake sales they had to have to put that money together to get that billboard? Like, for real, there was no fundraising going on. Like, holy cow. So you guys are hanging out with us on Antman Verses, man, and you guys know every Tuesday and every Thursday we go live on YouTube, but you guys are going to be able to check us out on Wednesdays if you missed a Tuesday show, and you're going to be able to check us out on Fridays if you missed a Thursday show. And speaking of Thursday's show is fucking epic, man. We have Joe Brennan coming in from Columbus Botanical Depot, man.
My man, Joe.
CBDHempHealth.com. My baby right there. I love that website. That's awesome. And he's bringing in some toys with us for us as well. And, you know, Dave Sheets is coming in too, and you guys know the local man, Dave Sheets. He's a transplant survivor. He's fucking awesome. He's going to be in here hanging out with us as well. He's going to be talking about his effects and what he's been going through because he's interested in being able to share the wealth with everybody about, you know, how important it is. Siobhan, you have had the opportunity to try CBD in the last
year. I use it
year.
every day, every single day. I use a couple of different products, actually. I use the salve, balm, rub, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I use that. I use either the tincture, or recently I've tried the honey. It doesn't actually taste like honey, just, you know, to put that out there. Like, don't think you're going to taste it and it's going to taste like honey. It definitely still tastes like CBD.
It definitely tastes like CBD.
It kind of tastes like ass, or what I imagine ass tastes like. I've never tried it. Wouldn't know. But, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, but nothing that helps you ever tastes good.
That's exactly it.
You know, unless you're a kid and you're drinking cough syrup, which I don't really understand how kids get
I remember
the
those
candy
days.
flavor, but we don't. Yeah. Whole nother topic.
With that, we're going to get into this new beginning right here with some cough syrup. We'll be back after the break.
Forsaken, so long I've been mistaken.
New beginning right there. New stuff. What's going on, Siobhan?
You know, another day, another dollar that I don't get to keep.
I know, right? That's the most important part about it.
Right.
Yeah, we got to pay all those people.
Like, they might as well not even hand it to me because it's just going back out again.
So, what are you talking about this evening?
Oh, well, got a couple of things. I guess we'll go ahead and talk about the coffee. So, as some people may know, I'm a big coffee connoisseur. I'm kind of a coffee snob, if you will.
Haha, coffee snob, hashtag.
Yeah,
Siobhan coffee snob.
A little bit. You know, I like my Starbucks. I swear they put crack in it. But anyways, so apparently, because, they have nothing better to do, baristas are now putting coffee in vegetables.
A veggie latte? That doesn't even sound right.
Yeah, so apparently...
What's going on, Amy Beth? How's it going?
Hey, Amy. So apparently they've decided that they should try making the vegetables basically like the cup. So... yeah, I don't even know how I feel about this.
So they're gonna cut an avocado in half, and then they're gonna put some coffee in it.
Yeah.
Won't it make? It'll wait. That doesn't even sound right.
Right. So apparently there was a barista, Connor, who reportedly invented the tomato corrado at Dallas's West Oak Coffee Bar. He says the veggie cups haven't taken off, but shouldn't be the veggie cups of coffee shouldn't be taken so seriously, which is understandable because it's fucking coffee and a veggie. Like,
somebody's gonna come in and be like, "Yo, I want an apple and I want tea." No, I want the tea in the apple.
It just, it seems like
it's
basically
not feasible with every vegetable and every fruit, though.
And even the tomato, for example, as soon as it gets warm from the coffee, it's gonna start getting gross and yeah, I'm good.
And some vegetables don't even taste good with coffee. Like, you're almost washing down one to get to the other.
Most vegetables aren't gonna taste good with coffee.
Tomako on The Simpsons, nicotine and veggies, Amy Beth.
Exactly. I love Tapped Out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, and Paul, Connor goes on to say, I tasted it. It wasn't that bad. I don't believe that. But I think it's a trend, the same way memes are. And, none of his customers have asked for it. So it's essentially baristas pouring coffee into scraps.
Yeah, it really is. It's baristas pouring coffee into scraps.
What it is that's the way baristas waste time during the day. Instead of doing cleaning chores and stuff, hey, let's fuck around and make some veggie coffee.
So that means my shit's not sanitized. That's great. That's great. Speaking of not sanitized, you guys are listening to Antman Verses. We are live every Tuesday and every Thursday, live on YouTube. Those of you who are hanging out with us on Facebook right now, I want to give a shout out to all you guys. Aaron, Chad, Amy, Paul, all you guys. I love you guys so much, man. Hey, Aaron from Liquid 16.
Hey.
Shout out to you guys, man. I love you guys. And you guys need to come hang out in the studio, man. That'd be awesome. I would love to see you guys here. But more importantly, man, we're talking about coming up this Thursday, we have Joe Brennan from CBDHempHealth.com or Columbus Botanical Depot right here in our backyard, Columbus, Ohio. And it's going to be pretty awesome, man. But what I really want to talk about right now is this awesome deal that I'm told to promote. And if you guys are joining me on the live YouTube, you guys are seeing firsthand what I have the power to do. Wow, magic. Wow. And so, first and foremost, man, really what it is, Extreme Exposure Volume 1. Musicians, artists from all over the planet are going to have an opportunity to get in touch with us and get an opportunity to be on this album. Now, this album has been long coming. I've been working my ass off, and all the boys and girls at Extreme Alchemy have been working their asses off to get this to you. And I've got it down to about the cheapest that I can possibly get it. All right, and we're looking at an extreme exposure promo package for all the bands, all right? And so basically what it is, it's the most comprehensive promo pack available today for musicians, bands, and artists from all over the planet. You guys are going to have an opportunity to do some of the most unique stuff that I think I've ever probably I think
It's
I've ever.
one hell of a package, man.
I think I've ever. Man, it's huge.
It really is.
You're looking at 12 songs from 12 independent rock and metal bands available for free to fans from all over the world, all right? We're going to be sharing this with over 20,000 fans via our network, all right? And it's actually 20,000 plus. So we're talking about 20 to 40,000 people checking
Easily.
out your music from all over the world, all right? So what you guys want to do, man, basically hit us up, extremealchemyrocks@gmail.com for your opportunity, and you guys are going to have the opportunity to jump in this and actually use the hashtag Antman said so, all right? So hashtag Antman said so. Make sure you hit them up, extremealchemyrocks@gmail, and you let them know that you're a band and you're an artist and you want in on this music. I'm telling you, you want to get in on this promo, man. I'm telling you. This is a free link and promo material for bands to promote and share all over. And it's continued sharing year after year, exposing new fans to new bands' music all the time. So basically, it's the lowest that we can get it. It's down to $250 for the bands. And I can't get it any cheaper, man. I would have to give it away for free, and I can't do that. My boss will fire me.
Yes, you would.
So I tried really hard to get this down, and the biggest thing about it, man, is it's for you. It's not for me. It's not for Siobhan. It's not for any of us. It's for the music familia. So we will make sure that we continue to promote this package. But like I said, for more information, extremealchemyrocks@gmail.com for more information with the hashtag Antman said so, and that'll get you guys in the door, and they'll know that I'm sending you over there, and they'll take care of you. They'll take care of you. But so that's pretty awesome, man. ExtremeAlchemyRadio.com. I love you guys. I want to give a shout out to Rocky, my man. He is Rocky
In the
XTV.
chat room,
He is
yes.
hanging out in the chat room with us, man. So if you haven't had a chance to check out this man's awesomeness, you need to get over and check his YouTube channel out,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
He's going to be putting his YouTube channel in the feed, I hope, because I've been checking out a lot of his videos, man, and he's really good. So you guys need to check it out. He does a lot of demos, a lot of awesomeness. And Stephanie Sutton-Reed, what's going on? Matthew O'Connor, what's going on? Dale Grubb, how's it going, guys? And Ultimate Ozzy, man, we're going to be talking about you guys as well, man. You guys had one awesome, well, we'll talk about that in a little bit. So you guys go ahead, hit that subscribe channel, though. Get your asses over to YouTube. You can be part of the action, be live with us. We're going to get into some new music right now. And, Dread Engine is pretty fucking good.
Oh, yeah, they are.
But there was some sad news that the drummer is stepping down due to some other reasons. I'm not, it's neither here nor there, man. But Jay, I love you,
Tears.
man. I love you, man. And a lot of people have said it, man. Many parts, one engine. I totally get it. You gotta do
Right.
what you gotta do, my man. So within that whole thing being said, I want to get into this Inner Fire with Dread Engine right here, live, Antman Verses. Thank you so much, Jay, for the awesomeness on the drum kit, man. We love
Oh,
you.
yeah.
All right, man, here we
Much
go.
love.
Inner Fire, Dread Engine.
I can't see
What's going on, Siobhan?
Oh, you know, chilling.
Inner Fire Dread Engine.
Love them.
What's going on, Rocky? Welcome back to the show, guys. So we were just on Facebook Live, and a bunch of people love to hang out with us on Facebook Live, but don't want to hang out with us on YouTube.
I don't get it.
Well, you know, it's cool. And I let my hair down. Check it out. Like
I know. I'm shocked you don't have your hat on.
So
look at you go.
Well, I got tired of it, man. It gets
hair.
hot. It gets hot. Like it gets hot under these beanies, man.
Well,
anybody who's got long hair totally understands.
I mean,
man.
it gets hot having long hair. Period.
I don't know how you damn women do it. I shouldn't have,
I think about shaving my head every summer. And then I think about the one time that I did shave my head and how long it took to grow back. And I'm like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It's still growing back.
So, we got 2 stories here. I wanna talk about this one real quick, though. This is gonna be really quick. So, Twitter dragged CNN host through the mud, who happened to imply that an Indian American spelling bee champ uses Sanskrit. The interwebs had some choice of words for a CNN host who made a racially insensitive comment about the recent spelling bee champ. It turns out that people are spelling out their outrage at anchor Allison Camerota, who recently interviewed the spelling bee winner, and while challenging the 12-year-old, here we go. Yeah, while challenging the 12-year-old with the spelling bee, the President Donald Trump's infamous tweet typo, Kofefe. You guys know how the Kofefe thing went, right? Oh,
yeah.
So the anchor who was co-hosting the morning television show New Day with Chris Cuomo implied that the spelling bee champ knew Sanskrit. That's the only way she was able to win. So we're not sure that its root is actually in Sanskrit, which is what you're probably used to using, end quote.
Yeah, that's kind of a no-no.
I don't know, man. Like, I mean, is it too far off?
I don't know. I mean, she probably didn't even think about, like, when she said it, she probably was just, word vomiting or something.
My boss at the station was probably just like, shit, there goes the station. Damn it, you guys. Oh,
it was probably totally a word vomit moment, and as soon as she said it, she was like, "Oh shit."
So, I mean, I don't know if it was so much of a word vomit moment or if it was more of a whole you forget the company you're in. You're so used to company you're in, and then you say something, and then you're like, "Damn,
I'm a dumbass."
Yeah, right. I don't know. Has anybody ever had that moment, man, where you guys instantly you say something, and I'm not talking about to your spouse. I'm talking about to somebody that you know it did not go over well. Like somebody that you don't even know. Like, that's
all the time.
That's the poll question. So for you guys in the chat room, man, you guys right there, go ahead. Hit it up right there. Let us know when the worst time you guys have ever said the worst opportune thing and what it was. If you want, you can do that too. But in the meantime, Siobhan, what do you got?
So, we talked about the heroin epidemic, and on that note, an Ohio school is going to start drug testing their students in the 2017-2018 school year, which I actually don't disagree with. Like, they make you have high grades to be in sports. Why not make sure you're clean? I mean, it makes sense, but Warren, Ohio, a school district there, will begin testing their students for illegal drugs at the beginning of the 2017-2018 school year. In a newsletter sent out to the parents, Howland High School revealed that they will be testing students who wish to participate in athletic activities, marching band, and students who wish to obtain a parking permit.
Huh.
So
you gotta pee in a cup to get a permit. That's great.
Yeah. So it's going to be done by on-demand drug testing and work solutions. And the parents that do not agree or consent for their children to take this test will be treated, their students will be treated as if they tested positive. And as a result, they will not be allowed to practice or participate in athletics or band until they submit to a test.
So there's going to be like a bunch of corner of druggies.
Pretty much. But they say the purpose of the program is not to punish the students, but rather to identify those that may be at risk for drug addiction, and to provide students and their families with the necessary support to
Your
overcome
mama
their
looks
dependency.
like a heroin addict. Here, pee in this. Like, I'm probably gonna go to hell for that. But
They say that it is developed to create a truly drug-free school environment, which I understand, and to undermine.
Rocky agrees. Rocky
Yeah.
agrees, and I totally get it, man. Like I would too. It doesn't make sense to allow this nonsense of these kids getting away with this.
I mean,
shit.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was in high school, I was one of the kids at the back door holding it shut and having the lookout look so we could smoke cigarettes. I mean,
Yeah, but you know what? Now
And-
they lock doors.
and now they lock doors. Yeah, I mean, we're the generation
Or
that
it's
was like
rigged
the
with an
end
alarm.
of that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we totally would smoke weed as well. And I mean, I get it. It makes sense. I can't tell you how many people I knew that were on the football team that smoked weed after every game,
Yeah.
but they still managed to maintain their grade. Because that was the only thing that mattered. And some
ridiculous.
of them did cheat to do that, but that's
I was
here
gonna
nor
say,
there.
yeah. We're not gonna talk about that. What we are gonna talk about though is a whole lot more, man. We got some new music coming up. It hurts the heart because it hurts the heart for all these punk ass kids who are gonna have to pee in these cups. It's gonna be brutal. But you know what's funny though? That's gonna make
Suck it up
parents.
and piss it out.
It's gonna make parents be more vigilant because the parents are
Yes.
spending so much money on the athletics these days.
Exactly.
It's not even funny. So in memory of the parents getting butthurt with the money and all that, it hurts the heart. Let's go.
Sing the night away. I waste all of my days thinking about you. I wonder if you're safe. I dream of you awake. Dreams they'll never take fire up my soul. I know I've made mistakes. But when I was lonely, stuck up and phony, there you were. I used to know your face, your eyes I can't replace. I'm afraid of when I won't think of you this way. What I wanna say, what I wanna say is that I love you, and I always will. But now I am lonely, strung out and roaming. Where are you? Ooh. hurts the heart.
I love that.
It's a good song.
Yeah, it's definitely something that goes very slow. I know
It's metal. Gosh, I can't
Mellow.
talk. It's mellow. I'm so glad it's my day off tomorrow. I'm so fried. It's mellow, but I like it. It's a little different than what we would normally play.
Happy birthday, Siobhan, by the way.
I knew you were gonna.
Yeah, happy birthday. What are you, like 40?
So, yeah. Screw you.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I guess for me, my birthday isn't really special anymore because
They get old real damn fast.
I'm just like, oh, great, I'm another year older and I still have bills to pay and nobody's paying them for me.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah, right, totally.
And now it's, oh, I'm another year older. I have all my bills to pay that I can barely pay. And now I have to buy diapers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Diapers.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm excited about having to buy diapers. Like, I love my girl, and I can't wait for her to come home. But diapers are expensive.
Shout out to everybody in the chat room, man. Jocelyn, Rocky, and all my boys and girls hanging out there with us, man. I appreciate you guys. And by the way, man, check out my man, Rocky X TV. Make sure you check him out, man. I'm going to try to get him to put his YouTube channel in there somehow, one way or another. In the comments after the show is over, put it in there, Rocky.
Hey,
for
guess
sure.
what? I got $1. I got $1. Hey.
Right?
Jocelyn's given me $1. That makes 2, actually. Since I was a kid, my Aunt Viv has sent me $1. Not just $1, a brand new $1 she goes to the bank for every year for our birthday. Puts it in our card. So every year, I'm guaranteed $1 on my birthday.
Oh, wow. So I want to get this in here really quick. This is, like, I get last-minute stuff all the time. But this is definitely something that I actually pulled my phone out for, and I normally don't ever do that. I'm usually pretty prepared. But this person reached out to me. I want to give a shout-out to Stephanie Sutton-Reed for sending this to me. So this is straight out of our local news here, NBC4i.com. And Ohio hospice patient gets a heavy metal tribute performance. It turns out that a Southern Ohio hospice patient with advanced multiple sclerosis has had a heavy metal wish fulfilled after a tribute band staged a personal performance for him at the facility where he lives. The Chillicothe Gazette reports a band that pays tribute to Ozzy Osbourne played a 3-song set for 51-year-old Tim Ott at Chillicothe Assisted Living Facility on Saturday. It turns out that Ott has been in hospice care since late 2015, and hospice staff got him to a KISS tribute concert at one point, but he's no longer able to attend live shows. So with this in mind, hospice chaplain Billy Morris asked Ultimate Ozzy frontman Dale Grubb. Shout out to Ultimate Ozzy, man. I just added this gentleman on Facebook, Dale Grubb. I just had a chance to add him on social media, and I'm sorry, like, I feel like shit, but look, I'm in Columbus, Ohio. There's one tribute band in the area, and there's big conversation about this band and Ultimate Ozzy. Ultimate Ozzy, is frontman Dave Grubb. They visited Ott, but instead got the entire band minus drums, in deference to other patients, of course. Relatives say that Ott grew up on heavy metal, and he's a huge fan, and they made his day. But what I was talking about, there seems to be an epic debate, and one of my friends messaged me and asked me what my take was, and asked me about the Ultimate Ozzy versus Sweetleaf. Now, if you guys know who Sweetleaf is, they're the other tribute Ozzy band in the area, and both of these bands are badass. Neither one of them, you can't pick one or the other. I don't think so, anyway,
I've
in
seen
my
them
opinion.
both multiple times, and
I was blown away.
I mean,
by
they're
both.
both really good.
So here's the thing. So a lot of fans have been debating this whole thing back and forth. So I have this idea. Why don't we do a show? I will put my name on it. I'll put Extreme Alchemy's name on it. We'll put Music Familia Productions on it, and we'll have the Ultimate Ozzy Fest battle. So Sweetleaf versus Ultimate Ozzy for the best Ozzy. And the money and the proceeds go to children or go to whatever the bands decide. but let's throw down. Let's do this.
That would be awesome.
Why don't we do it? Like, I mean, for real. Like, what do we got to lose? It's all awesome music. It's all a great cause. We get some...
Jocelyn agrees. She says yes, hospice care.
Yeah, you know, like, throw some money. Like, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll let my hair fly in a front row concert for that. Yeah, you know? But I mean, everybody's debate this, debate that.
Rocky agrees too.
I can't do this. I can't do that. Like, fuck that, dude. You can do anything you want to do. Look at me. I'm doing it. What? You know? No, for real though. Like, an Ultimate Aussie Showdown. I don't know how we could name it, what we would name it, but I think it's awesome. I think it's a great idea. You know, I think we could...
Aussie Throwdown.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, right? Exactly. So, I don't know, man.
May the best Aussie win.
Jump on social media, make it an annual showdown, and do a crowd poll. See, that could work.
That could work.
That could work. See, what would they match each year? Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You know, that's
We could totally do a yearly tribute showdown and just get, you know, tribute bands.
Yep.
Have them come out each year, and it'd be like a tribute battle of the bands, and the best band gets the, you know, homemade trophy that we pull out of the garage.
Yeah. Yeah. Get your best drum kit and mount something on it. Yeah. No, well, you know, in the meantime, while we're trying...
Antman Aussie Fest.
Yeah, right. Let it be done. No, just kidding. So we're going to get into this right here. This brand new stuff right here from Grindhouse, my boys, Seven, and all those awesome dudes over there. I love you guys so much, man. Hopefully I can get Seven and Dave in here.
Oh, that would
be
amazing.
awesome. But, you know, I had an epic debate with Seven. It was, are you going to come painted? He goes, well, is the camera going to be on? And I said, well, yeah. He's like, well, then I guess I got to come painted. So, Seven and Dave are going to come all...
It's kind of like a gremlin, you know? You can't come out without his paint. You can't feed him after midnight. It's kind of like that.
A headless bat trophy. That's
yes.
Perfect. Why don't we, like, crystallize
No bats were
it?
harmed in the making of this trophy.
Yeah, right. Why don't we, like, crystallize it in, like, the amber stuff from Jurassic Park? Like, why don't we just do it out right here? Not your Superman, baby. Let's get it.
Right as a roadblock, better throw another fit.
Extreme Alchemy Radio.
Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
What's going on, Siobhan?
Not too much. I just noticed there's like cat fur all over my microphone. I couldn't figure out why I had cat fur on me.
What are you doing with your microphone during break?
I'm not doing anything with it.
Are you sure?
I guess it just,
It's got a kitty fur on it. What are you doing during break?
I can't talk about that. We can't talk about that.
You know other people use those microphones. That's disgusting.
Oh, I thought it was my own personal one. Come on now.
Yeah. So, what's going on, Siobhan? So, you got some interesting stories for us.
I have another one here. So,
I want to give a shout out to Extreme Alchemy Facebook Live. We are live in a Facebook channel right there in a Facebook Live. If you guys are checking us out, Extreme Alchemy Facebook Live, go ahead, hit the subscribe channel, jump over, join us on YouTube like all of our Music Familia over there is. Shout out to Jocelyn and Rocky XTV and those of them, Music Familia, hanging out with us live. So what do you got, Siobhan?
So 84-year-olds and guns. What could be better, right?
Blue pills, guns, and 84-year-olds? I don't know.
So this lady, who happens to be 84-year-old.
I love it. This lady.
Is
she using Sanskrit?
So woman with a gun is praised after getting a purse snatcher to drop the purse. So in Franklin, Ohio, a local woman earned the nickname Annie Oakley after she stopped a purse snatcher. The woman pulled her gun when she saw a robber target an elderly woman on North Main in Franklin on Monday. The Franklin police say an 84-year-old woman was walking to Main Street business when a man with a gun stole her purse. Mary Moore, who was driving in the opposite direction and saw the commotion, stopped, made a U-turn, and came to help. Little did this purse snatcher know that he was about to be face-to-face with a CCW holder.
Granny's packing.
Moore was packing. Not the granny, Moore, but, 84-year-old and a gun. So I guess I should have said and a gun.
Purse.
But, yeah, so Moore says she caught up with the suspect and ordered him to drop the purse, but he refused. She finally convinced him to do so with some added convincing by pointing her gun at him. He dropped the purse and ran. Now, he had a gun. So was he just
It was probably painted.
Was it fake?
It was probably painted.
That's what I have to wonder, because if you're face to face with someone, or maybe he just didn't have the conviction and the balls to use it.
I think what it comes down to is when first of all, one man versus an old woman and a really, really mean-looking woman. Like, I wish I could. It was a video, or like a news thing, so I can't get the video or the picture. But she's no joke, man.
She's
good too. 220 at least.
She's a very.
Yeah.
She's not a small frame woman.
No.
She's not. She is the average woman, and she kind of looks like a badass. She looks like she might shoot you. So yeah, I guess I get it. Like, if this lady comes out of nowhere with a
Rocky XTV, he's hanging out with us live in the YouTube channel. Extreme Alchemy Radio, you guys are awesome, man. I just wanted to pop in. This is powered by Extreme Alchemy Radio. You guys are checking out YouTube live with Antman Verses all the way till 10 o'clock tonight. Jump over, subscribe, jump over to the YouTube channel, be part of the action. If you guys missed tonight's channel, or tonight's show, you guys can check me out. Recap on extremealchemy.com tomorrow, 3 to 5. And then
and even if you didn't miss it, you can listen again.
Exactly.
And catch on the things that you might have missed.
Exactly. Yep. And then Thursday 8 to 10 live show, and then Friday recap 8 to 10 live on extremealchemy.com. Shout out to my Music Familia over there, my alchemist. I love you guys. We are signing off of Facebook Live. done my promotion for the evening. Turns out Rocky XTV, he says an old lady was stopped by a state trooper and was found to have 3 guns in her car on her person. The state trooper asked what she was so afraid of, and she said, "Not a damn thing." So true. So
I
true.
mean, yeah, if you're packing like that, I don't think there's much to be afraid of.
Speaking of packing, I want to give a shout out to kineticresearch.com.
And I agree with Jocelyn. Old people are scary.
Old people are scary as
in many
balls.
ways.
Yeah, old people scare me. So, like mothballs. If I smell
it's like-
mothballs, I cringe. And I'm like, where's the first old
Well,
person?
the thing is like old people, they're all sweet and everything, and then like you start talking to them and you get to know them a little
And then they
bit,
become objective.
and they just become this whole other It's like the whole onion theory, you know? They have layers, and as you peel them back, you find out that, yeah.
Stay tuned as we hang out with Siobhan and the Onion Theory. So I want to give a shout out to Kinetic Research, man. KineticResearch.com. Made in the USA, baby. I was sent over there by Hanger Prosthetics here in Columbus, Ohio. They are responsible for creating what is known as a carbon fiber ankle foot orthosis, or custom TA noodle AFO. Now, for those of you guys, I'm speaking a lot of gibberish, but for those people who don't or are familiar, it's basically prosthesis, prosthetics, and all kinds of fun stuff. And if you guys want more information about that, if you guys know a wounded warrior, you guys know anybody that has prosthetics and want a better quality life, like are all about better quality life, send them over to kineticresearch.com and let them know that I sent you, and definitely reach out to them. They are out of Lutz, Florida, but I'm telling you.
Good people.
I'm telling you.
Definitely there to help make
They came out of
people's
nowhere.
lives better.
They came out of nowhere, like with this whole idea for this leg brace thing. And
I mean, it's amazing how much more active you've been
Yeah.
since you got it.
I can't wait to go frisbee
A
golfing.
huge improvement. So totally different side.
Yeah. And it's like I actually look forward to putting my shoe on, putting my leg brace on every day. And for those of you who, take life for granted, if you're listening to this, you guys know who you are, man. But you should never take life for granted. And I am so thankful for Kinetic Research. I'm truthfully so thankful to be even sitting at this microphone. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my show and supporting me and being part of this action. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Columbus Botanical Depot, man. CBDHempHealth.com. My man Joe is going to be live in studio on Thursday with us, hanging out to answer all your questions. In the meantime, like I said, CBDHempHealth.com. Hit him up. My man Ryan Woods from Raw Designs, Designs by Raw, and that's Designs with a Z. He always gets on me. He's like, make sure you tell them, because they type it in with designs, and it's not S, it's a Z. All right, Designs by Raw, Designs with a Z, by Raw.com. Give him a call, 614-425-7901. My man Ryan Woods, let him know that Antman sent you, and he might even knock off a chunk, maybe, who knows. He runs a lot of advertising for us. And
Does amazing work.
Oh yeah, he does all the graphic design work for the show. He does the logos. He's actually gonna be here tomorrow discussing the new website for Extreme Alchemy
Oh yeah.
and the new logos for them.
And I just have to throw in there, he's got the most badass business cards I've ever seen.
I think I have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
They're just like, I've never seen a business card like his. I know you probably can't really
No,
see it.
uh-uh.
Yeah, it doesn't know justice unless you're in person, but they're like a really durable plastic material, so they're see-through, but they're like the forever business card because you can't even tear it. So yeah, they're amazing. I love them.
Go ahead and also
Fascinated by the small things.
I want to give a shout out to World of Photography as well, man. They have they buy, sell, and trade photography equipment and all kinds of video and apparatus equipment you've never seen before. So I want to give a shout out to them. They're going to be listening in either tonight or tomorrow, one of the two, depending on when the owner can do it. But
Nice.
He's going to be checking it in too. So, but thank you guys so much, man. You guys are hanging out with Antman Verses. We're going to get into some new music right here. I got something called The Vinyl Floor, and I want to get into this. Now, the reason why I'm playing this song is because I'm so pissed. So, alright, I bought a house. Me and my wife bought a house we were sitting on the house for like a while. We got lazy and we didn't do anything, you know.
It happens.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you did have a baby and all that, so
right.
kind of it's
Right.
understandable.
So, but anyway, I was feeling rambunctious after I got my new leg brace. Or actually before I got my leg brace, I went and ripped up the carpet because I couldn't figure out what the smell was. I found Victorian style old wood floor in our house. So I ripped that.
It can't be
up.
Victorian if it's not.
Well, not Victorian, but you know what I mean.
But old school wood
older
floors,
than me.
Yes.
Older. I say
I saw
Victorian.
it.
Yeah.
Your house was built in like what, 1960? So old as fuck.
1960. Yeah. This house. Yeah, I was talking about. So, so the thing is that we ripped up the carpet, and there's a divider between the doorway from the kitchen to the other door that goes into the baby's room. And when we removed that piece of wood and that metal plate, we realized that there's 4 layers of linoleum on top of the wood. So they did the wood floor, which is, ground floor stuff, and then linoleum, and then like this thin plywood, and then linoleum, and it looks like there might even be another layer, maybe after
there
more
might
research.
even be, I've seen it, and it's totally like that. Hey, we should really probably, no, fuck it, that's too much work.
Yeah.
Let's just put it down over top.
Hey Juan, just slap the. Oh,
Just
I
slap
better
it
not.
down. We can
Yeah.
drink our beer quicker.
Yeah, right. I just wanna go
Yeah,
home.
it's definitely going to be a project for you to tear that up. I know your wife wants the hardwood throughout the whole house. She's a fan of it. So, yeah, good luck with that.
Kind of a joke. I think she's gonna be doing it by herself. I don't know.
I don't know. I know your wife. I'm sure she would.
Vinyl floor, let's get it.
They say that in the end, you regret the things you didn't do rather than those you did. But they never explain what we should choose. Got nothing to lose, so what you wanna do? 'Cause you love me, but I like you. You know it's wrong, but what would you do if I loved you, but you like me? You know it's wrong, but don't change the song. Could you make it through the minutes when the wind away? Could you spare you from the voices when you hit your face? Could you spare a single tear? Could you make it disappear? Could you look him in the eyes, knowing that kind of fear? Could you make it through the pain when she drilled your brain? When she made you realize that she's not a saint? Could you spare you from the loss of the line she chose to cross? Could you look you in the eye while he's painting her cause? You know it's wrong, but what would you do if I loved you, but you like me? You know it's wrong, but what would you do? 'Cause you love me, but I like you. You know which won't, but don't change the song.
Undefined. What's going on, Siobhan?
Not too much. And Jocelyn, this is for you.
Douche. You're not allowed to do that kind of shit. That's abuse. You're fired, intern.
Your wife doesn't, so somebody's got to.
You're fired,
She's way
intern.
too nice to you.
No, she's not. No, she's not. You wish you could say that about her. You do.
Oh, come on. She's like my best friend. I know her that well.
Yeah, right. I know my inner child. She touches me in the dark. All right, so anyway.
Hey now, keep your personal to your personal.
So we're hanging out here live, Antman Verses, all the way till 10 o'clock. It is 9:21. You guys are listening to the live show, and I know you guys are going to be hearing this tomorrow at 3 to 5, so shout out to everybody who's listening right now, 3 to 5 on Wednesday. And just get ready for Thursday's show, guys. Head over to cbdhemphealth.com and get ready for the show. My man Joe from Columbus Botanical Depot is going to be live in the show answering all your questions about CBD and all that fun stuff. But
Yeah, speaking of, how are we going to do that? Are we going to have them ask in the chat room? Are we going to have them call in?
All of it.
All of it? Oh, damn.
all of it. We're opening it all. And then what we'll do is we'll set up our Facebook Live. We'll set up our phones. 1, 2, 3. Facebook Live. Facing them. We'll set up a stand right here with with our phones on Facebook Live, so that when we get poll questions and people weigh in on that, they can do that as well.
Nice.
So that way we can get on that. But it definitely turns out that Ultimate Stephanie's a little behind. She's asking if we mentioned Ultimate Ozzy already.
Come on, Steph, keep up.
Oh. Way late, Steph. Way late. We love you, Steph. We do. Oh, all right. So before the break, before we were getting into something undefined right there from some awesome deoxology. So
Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Anyways, so everybody loves to have sex, or well, most people love to have sex,
Or lack thereof if you're in a long distance relationship.
Right.
Like my friend. Poor
well,
guy.
I mean, you can still kind of have sex, and yeah, let's not go there.
Stephanie said someone stole Tupperware off of her porch.
Oh my goodness.
She left her Tupperware on her porch and somebody stole it.
And I love sex. So have lots of sex, live a longer life. Why not?
Why not?
So, women who have regular sex live longer, a study suggests. Scientists have uncovered the first biological evidence that frequent bedroom activity boosts lifespan by protecting our DNA. Who knew? But the quality of a woman's relationship has little impact on aging. Researchers quizzed 129 women aged between 20 and 50 about their love lives. They then carried out blood tests to determine their long-term health prospects. The study focused on telomeres. I'm not a scientist. I don't know what that is. Not even gonna act like I do. Protective caps on the ends of DNA that predict a person's biological age. The thought of as tiny internal clocks, they shorten with time and eventually become so small that the cells die. Experts found that women who had sex regularly had significantly longer telomeres, boosting their overall life expectancy.
Does the oral sex count? Because you might have been busy during the break, because you haven't been able to get that stuff out of your throat for quite a while.
Hey now.
What were you doing before the radio show?
Don't be telling my secrets. It's supposed to be between me and,
Oh, anyway.
So, the researchers from the University of California. God damn you.
Got it.
Yeah, researchers from the University of California, San Francisco said that this is an important finding. It provides new evidence that sexual intimacy with long-term relationships has health-enhancing benefits. Previous research has shown happy relationships improve well-being, with one theory being that couples benefit from mutual support. In the new study, the researchers looked for biological evidence of health effects for the first time. Women in long-term relationships kept daily diaries for a week, including information on whether or not they had had sex with their partners the previous night. Researchers also collected data on their relationship satisfaction. They then carried out the blood test and measured the lengths of the participants' telomeres, like the plastic tips at the end of shoelaces, which stop them from fraying.
Right.
The caps stop the DNA from being damaged.
Gotcha.
Shorter telomeres have been associated with aging, disease, and higher risk of death. Man, I hope mine aren't.
Right?
Short.
It makes me want to grab my telomere.
Makes me want to go have a blood test. Not gonna
grab
lie.
your local telomere and find out what the hell's going on.
So the researchers found that women who had sex during the course of the week-long study had telomeres that were up to 30% longer, but relationship quality had no effect on them. So you could have a shitty relationship and you could hate fuck and you'd be good, basically, is what they're saying.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm getting from it.
Yeah, right. Of course, that's what you'd get from it.
So the scientists did not study men, but they believe an active love life would also add years to their life as well. Just how sex could have such an effect is unclear. One possibility is that it reduces stress, which is previously been linked to shorter telomeres. It may also boost the immune system, increasing the production of natural killer cells which fight disease.
Right.
Another theory is that it triggers the release of oxytocin, the so-called cuddle hormone,
Oh, yeah,
which has been
oxytocin. Yeah.
which has been linked to better health. So researcher of the University of California, San Francisco, said the comparison was between women who had sexual intimacy in the previous week and those who had not. It's possible the greater the frequency of sexual intimacy, the stronger the effect, and they plan to investigate it at a later date. The telomere length is linked to longevity and is, if our results hold up in the future studies, it may be that regular sexual intimacy could lead to a longer life. We don't know whether the same finding would have been seen in men. It may apply to men. There's no obvious reasons why it should not. So basically,
they didn't give a shit to find out about men. They just wanted to find out about women's side.
Well, they probably tested women first because, let's be honest, men want to have sex all the time. Women, on the other hand, I mean, most women I talk to, they're like, God, my husband is always asking me to have sex, and I just don't feel up to it. Let's be honest.
True.
I mean, it's always the guy that wants sex. So, it would make more sense to test the women first and see if it's a valid study or not, and then go from there.
Yep. Interesting.
So basically, have sex. Live long, happy life.
And get rid of the blow-up dolls.
Yeah. That's not going to do it. It's not the same effect.
I know, exactly. Well, you guys have been hanging out with us. It's about 9:30, hanging out live. And Dale, he goes, I heard my band name. Shout out to you guys, man. I love you guys. Ultimate Ozzy, you guys are awesome, man. Thank you guys for making that gentleman's day. Definitely made our day by reading that article in there.
And Rocky, so Rocky says on that subject that if your wife says she has a headache, you can just tell her she'll live longer to have sex anyway.
Exactly. Amen. Ant-Man sponsors this message. Ant-Man approves this message.
That's not the first time I've heard that kind of correlation. I used to tell my ex I had a headache, and she responded, "Oh, I know what'll help with that." So, maybe she knew something they didn't know yet.
Wow. Well, we're going to talk about the cold space right here. New music right here. Called The Cold Space for all you lonely people out there who aren't getting any sex tonight. When we come back, we're going to talk about...
Find a cuddle buddy.
Right? Stay off Craigslist. When we come back, we're going to talk about Wonder Woman, and it's number one at a box office. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about its influences and how the men are reacting to all this.
Can't hold on to dreams we've had. Seems so this cold space, filling up
I love this song.
the cold.
Good stuff right there.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back, guys. Antman Verses. And my fat finger hit the volume button because I got fat thumbs.
Nice job.
I got fat thumbs. My wife doesn't complain.
That's not what she
Speaking
tells
of-
me.
Speaking of sex. Anyway, before we got back, so we were talking about movies and women and stuff, and I thought it would be interesting to talk about the new Wonder Woman movie. And you guys, if you guys haven't had a chance to check it out yet, it's number 1 in the box office. $86 million in revenue
Holy shit.
in the first week. Yeah.
That's wow.
Female-directed Patty Jenkins says that basically her take on this is it's not a jiggle show. It's back to what a great movie should be. And I think that me personally, from my review of what I've looked at it so far, I haven't seen it yet, but
Yeah.
what I think 2017's Wonder Woman is the perfect portrait of how little girls dream of Wonder Woman being when they're younger. You know, it's no longer about the TNA. It's no longer about any of that. I think they really hit home with something pretty good. You
So
know,
basically what you're saying is it's not like the other movies that they've made, the comics that they made into movies where the female heroes are more scantily clad than they are heroes.
and they've also made it a point to talk about how her storyline is more meaty. It's more involved. The woman role has taken the woman role has taken the front seat away from the male role in this movie. So-
As it should be. I mean, it's
Exactly.
Wonder Woman.
Exactly.
Anybody who is a comic book connoisseur, if you will, should be appreciative of that, because a lot of the comic book movies don't portray correctly
Right.
the relationships of the women
It's
and the
always
men.
one thing or another. You never. I mean, 76
yeah.
it's like 70-30 sometimes, you know, and it depends on what movie it is, because sometimes it's 70 bullshit and
Right.
30
Well,
good,
and
or 30 bullshit and 70 good.
A great example, and one of my favorite comics is The Losers.
Yeah.
And that one in particular, like that movie made me so furious as a comic book fan, because her role was, it was god awful. Like they completely twisted it.
You know,
so
and
it's
they started
nice
with
to-
Suicide Squad, with
Yeah.
bringing a female head,
Right.
you know, making sure that the females knew, you know, when you watch a movie from a male point of view, when you watch a movie, it's no longer about just men. It's no longer about just blowing up cars, because women can blow up cars pretty damn good too. And that's, I guess, what the whole thing is. And a lot of men are on the fence, you know, because they're getting away from the whole, honey, let's go to a movie. All right, honey, what do you want to see? Well, I want to, you know, the wives are saying, I want to go see Wonder Woman. The men are like, oh, well, you know, isn't that movie? And then they go, and then they're walking out. And wouldn't you know, it's the men that are like, damn, she got her shit together. Like, I mean, you know, so shout out to Patty Jenkins. She is a female director. She directed Wonder Woman. And if they don't win awards for this movie, I mean, just for the accolades that they've done, I mean, $86 million in
I
revenue
can't
in the
imagine
first
that they
week.
won't at least end up with 2 or 3, if not more.
We're talking about a movie that could possibly, very, very possibly rival Titanic.
Oh yeah.
Very, very easily. And they've already slated for a Wonder Woman 2.
Which is amazing.
And they're going to be bringing in more female characters. I think what's going to happen in Wonder Woman 2, I think what's going to happen, man, I think the women might end up having their own whole line of the Marvel side.
that would be
You know
amazing.
what I mean? And I think that would be awesome because, dude, I love the
There
Avenger
need-
movies. I love them, but I'm tired of them.
Yeah, they're just kind of,
I'm excited for the new Transformers movie that's coming out.
Yes.
The final one, yeah.
But
You
yeah,
know.
they definitely need to give little girls better female role models. I mean, their selection of role models these days are there's a lot left to be desired of them. Let's just put it that way.
Speaking of a lot left to be desired, you guys have been asking about it, and I want to bring it to you. So, Extreme Exposure Volume 1, we are talking about the opportunity for you guys to be a part of a huge promotional deal. All right, and then what this breaks down to, let me break this down for you guys, okay? So you're getting 12 songs from 12 independent rock and metal bands, all right, available for free to fans from all over the world. It's going to be shared to over 20,000 fans via our network, and it's actually slated to be more than 20,000. We're probably in the 40 range by the time we're done. I know we have like at least 2,000 views or so on our social media a day.
Oh, easily.
So, because I'm getting notifications all day long.
Yeah, I have to turn my phone off at work because I get blown up.
So, basically, you know, and we're going to open an exclusive page on the Extreme Alchemy Radio website for this whole situation, all right? So, a page on XR's website forever promoting the compilation with band logos and links to their social media channels for life. We're talking about not a month, not a couple days. We're not even talking about local radio. We're talking
that
about
alone is worth the $250.
Look, local radio doesn't have shit on Antman, I'm telling you. And he doesn't have shit on Extreme Alchemy Radio. Local radio is done as of right now with this CD, I'm telling you. 10 free CDs to do with what you want as bands wish, okay? Bands can hand them out, they can gift them out, they can autograph them, they can charitize them, they can do whatever they want to do. They can put them out there. A free link and promo material for bands to promote and share all over the place. Promo cards will be printed out and distributed. Continued sharing year after year, exposing new fans to the band's music. We're talking about exclusive interviews, additional radio airtime on Extreme Alchemy Radio. You can't get any more than that. So make sure you get the hashtag Antman said so, and make sure you contact extremealchemyrocks@gmail.com, and you tell them you want to get in on this deal. Right now, it's $250. It's a steal. It's a steal.
It really is.
Okay, we're talking about lifetime membership, lifetime promotion, lifetime opportunity of being with an up-and-coming station that's only going up because we're not going down. They wouldn't have brought me on if we were going down.
Right.
But, no, seriously, though, man, make sure you guys check it out, man. Extreme Alchemy Radio, extremealchemy.com. But this promo pack is awesome. And we've been waiting for months to try to get it out here, and it's here, and I can't wait to get everybody out there because it's time. It is time to take care of the music familia, man, definitely. So, what do you think, Siobhan?
I think it's definitely worth the $250 and then some.
I mean, it pays for itself. You know, and you think about what bands have to go through and what musicians and artists go through on a regular. Like,
Oh, yeah.
This would just cement the whole foundation for them, you know what I mean? They
Right.
no longer have to count on their local music venue to carry them,
Exactly.
you know? And you get 20,000 followers, like, boom, you know what I mean? Like, your music's out there. I can't get any more mainstream than that, other than if I was, like, tapped in like a heroin addict. That's the only way I could do it, you know what I mean? Jocelyn says that role models have to be hot and stupid. That's not true. That is not true.
No, but I get where she's coming from with that statement. Like, that is kind of the impression that you would get. I mean,
you know,
when you look at the role models available for women, that is kind of the impression you would get.
I don't know. I
You
mean,
know.
you look at Carrie. She's a great role model for... She burned a whole school full of people who bullied
You know,
her.
exception.
Like,
But again, she's a role model from my and Jocelyn's generation.
Right.
You think about the role models now, I mean, fuck, come on, Kardashians, really?
we're going to get to a couple more music pieces here. What's going on, Photo Nation AP? We got about 15 minutes left of the show. We're going to be back with Douchebag Criminals
And-
after this.
And also Methane and Chaos.
Methane and
Oh, yeah.
Chaos. Yeah, we're going to blow some shit up. You guys ready? We'll be right back.
Extreme Alchemy Radio.
Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
Welcome back, guys. Hanging out live. Antman Verses. What's going on, Siobhan?
Not too much.
You said we hit what on YouTube?
We have hit, well, I went out of the YouTube because I accidentally hit the wrong thing and I had to go back to us.
Yeah.
And when I came back, it showed us at 102 subscribers. When
Wow.
I had it up before, we were at 99. So we finally broke that 100. And
we did.
And so hopefully, per what they tell us, what up, Rick? We see you in the chat room there.
My man, Rick and Bill, 102.
Yeah, so per what they tell us, we should be able to change that and make it a lot easier to find us.
Well, if they cooperate. So I
Huh.
signed up. I changed the monetization for the YouTube, so now I guess, I don't know. I was trying to follow what Google told me to do, and thanks, Rocky. You got like 1,000 or something, bro, so... Just kidding, bro. Just kidding. No, but seriously, oh, you're all right, Rick. No worries, man. You're never late. You can always recap the show. So we're getting ready to go into Douchebag Criminals. We got about 9 minutes left of the show. I got a special live Douchebag Criminal, that just happened in the last couple minutes, literally. And we're gonna get these two Douchebag Criminals from Siobhan.
Yes.
What do you got?
So are we skipping the methane then? We'll save
No,
it for
no,
Thursday?
no.
I mean, we could talk about it on Thursday, but it's a story from today. So
I
figured,
want to talk about it today because
Okay.
if shit blows up,
All right.
I want to be able to.
Right?
you
Yeah.
know.
So there's a huge underwater bubbles of methane that are waiting to burst and unleash chaos in Norway. Yeah, fun shit. So a field of frozen domes has been spotted on the Arctic seabed, and they could be about to blow. These kind of giant explosive bubbles might have caused craters in the ocean, which stretch nearly a mile across. They're packed with methane, which is waiting to burst out of the seabed and cause chaos under the sea.
Where's Cartman when you need him?
Right? So some have already grown to 1,640 feet across, the scientists revealed in a study, and they formed when the ice moves slowly and releases trapped gas down in deep reservoirs, causing it to collect just underneath the surface. The researchers say these kinds of 1,640-foot domes, which were spotted in the Barents Sea in Norway, cause craters which can be observed on the sea floor near them. So they're watching the area closely and believe the pressure of 1,279 feet of water pushing down on each is keeping them stabilized. What the fuck? Right. So, thin line of balance, basically.
A field of frozen domes.
But it would just take a small rise in the temperature for the methane to explode from the wells. So basically, if the temperature rose just a little, they could collapse and methane could escape.
And millions of people could die.
Yeah. So the temperature in the ocean has not yet reached this critical level, but it's close.
You ever wonder what the Antarctica looked like in an ice machine? That's what it's going to look like. It's going to look like that ice in your refrigerator.
So they believe that one step before the creator is created, you get these domes. The explosions could alter the sea's temperature, which could ultimately cause floods if it rises too high.
Global warming.
But for now, they believe there aren't enough bubbles to cause this huge fluctuation.
Holy shit, man.
So basically, it's literally a ticking time bomb.
Literally.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Just thought everybody should know. If we find out Norway explodes, that's why.
Yeah. If Norway ceased to exist.
That's why. Methane explosion. Gotcha. It's all good, though. But anyways.
All those meth heads trying to build their little factories, be careful. Don't build your factory too close to the lake. That'd be bad. You might be able to see your house from where you're at. Holy crap.
Oh, gosh. So, douchebag criminals. So, a woman was arrested for letting an 8-year-old drive a car. Yes.
Why not?
8-year-old.
I was drunk by 11. I thought it was a good idea to let my 8-year-old drive me home.
A woman is under arrest after Metro Police say she let an 8-year-old drive a car. Sherry Cummings is accused of letting the child drive the car near 10th Street and North Sherman Drive on the east side Saturday. No word on whether anyone was hurt. She now faces charges of child neglect.
How
about can we charge her with being a fucking moron? I mean, at 8 years old, can you even reach the damn pedals? Come on now.
Well, that's what the phone books are for.
Right, I forgot. And
Remember?
the box on your shoes. Yeah,
right?
totally.
You know, like
So, so we have a different kind of douchebag criminal today. Squirrels,
thieving little bastards.
right?
So, funny story. So the other day we had the pit bull. I let the pit bull outside. I'm avid pit
Yes,
buller.
yes.
I love pit bulls.
I love your
And-
pit bull.
And my pit bull's awesome. And he's got his own Facebook page.
He does.
By
He's
the
special.
way, yeah, he's pretty popular. But anyway, so he was outside the other day, and we were outside messing around playing rope, and I took him around the block, trying out the new leg brace. And there was a squirrel that was over by our yard, and it was just sitting in the grass, staring at him, eating an acorn or something, eating something in his mouth, like his cheeks were huge, and he's just sitting there staring at Thor. And Thor's like, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" And he starts walking towards him, and the squirrel's not moving. And finally, the squirrel starts running towards him, and he runs away. He runs the other way. My big old pit bull, man.
He's such a big
Squirrel-
baby.
Squirrel
He really
chasing
is.
his ass,
I mean,
and he runs away.
He's such a big baby.
If he
but we love
realized,
him.
if he realized what kind of a tank he was, he would not
Yeah,
be making those
he's
accusations.
a gentle giant, though.
Yeah.
So, anyways, squirrels steal a Texas veterans flag to build a patriotic nest.
Are they Islamic?
So I'm going to try to post the video for it. It's actually a YouTube video as well. I'm going to try to post it in the chat room. We'll see if it works. I can't promise anything. But a Texas veteran's heartbreak at having several U.S. flags stolen from his front yard turned into laughter when he discovered the culprit were squirrels. Jennifer Northam said her father, an Air Force veteran, and thank you for your service, sir,
Yeah.
was upset to discover several small U.S. flags had been stolen from the yard that he has his memorial in his San Antonio front yard. It wasn't like they had just fallen off. Both of us were kind of heartbroken. We were just confused because we're new to the neighborhood. We didn't know if somebody did it or what happened. Northam says his attitude changed when neighbor Devane showed them a video she captured of the furry thieves. The video, posted to YouTube, shows two squirrels taking one of the small flags off its wooden stick and carrying it away. I saw her with the first flag, Ravi says. I was just freaked out. The second and the third, and I just started recording her. I was like, oh my God, these animals have a mind of their own. Like, you would never guess that they would do something like that.
And right after that, she went and applied for the casting at Baywatch.
Northam said her father laughed when he saw the video. How crazy that it was actually a squirrel that took it. And they made a nest out of them. So they said the squirrels used the 10 stolen flags to build a nest in a nearby tree. It was like relief came over both of us, Northam said, because we finally understood that it wasn't someone, it was something. I mean, how amazing that they use their resources like that.
I
They
wonder how
find
many
something
people they
new,
blamed
figured
before.
it would work, and used it.
How many people do you think they blamed before? Like,
I have no idea.
Like,
But
did you steal
so
my flag? Did
I'm
you steal
gonna
those
try to post this video so that you guys can go to this YouTube page and see this, because it's really like it's kind of cute. Actually, they totally teamwork it.
I got one douchebag criminal before we get out the door here, and this one happened within minutes ago. Like, we're talking within the hour. Like, while we were live doing this show, this happened. So, basically, our friend Stephanie Sutton-Reed, shout out to Rock Outlaws, love you guys, Stephanie and Jimmy. But it turns out that Stephanie sells Tupperware, or what have you, and she had Tupperware on her front step. So she had a delivery, and basically it turns out that some chick pulled up, jumped out of her car, ran up to her porch, and swiped her Tupperware off the counter, or off the front stoop of her house, right off the front step.
That's a whole new kind of fucked
And
up.
the neighbors saw her and asked her why she was taking it, and her response to the neighbors was, she knows us, and she continued to hold the Tupperware close to her chest and run towards her car.
That's just shady.
And you know what the worst part about it is, man? Honestly, in order to get replacement, Stephanie had to file a police report, man.
oh man.
So she had to wait 3 hours for the cop just to show up. And after stealing the Tupperware and all that for like, I don't know, it was probably less than 30 bucks maybe. Who knows? But just to be able to get replacements, Stephanie had to file a police report. And
yeah,
folks,
because you got to be able to prove
Yeah.
that, you know, yeah.
folks, those are our douchebag criminals of the night. You guys have been hanging out with Antman Verses. I want you guys to get over there, get an opportunity, man, to check out the awesome opportunity that we have here. I'm going to move it right over here. I normally don't do this during shows, but I'm going to do it for you guys. So we're talking about the whole promo package, man, to close the show. $250. Hashtag Antman says so. Make sure you get over there. Check us out, man. ExtremeAlchemy@gmail.com. ExtremeAlchemyRocks@gmail.com, actually, because I was going to promote the website first. But we're going to get out the door here, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being part of the action.
Much love, all.
And we will see you guys here live Thursday night with Joe from CBDHempHealth.com.
You got to be here.
Columbus Botanical Depot. We love you guys. We're out the door. It's 10 o'clock. We got to pay some bills. Later.